Hey, g'day, Rudy here. So, update on the American share market and the ETFs. So, to start with, there was a bad jobs number came out last night in America. So, we're looking at the US 1-year government bond yields. So, you can see they're right on support here. So they're building in a likelihood of lower interest rates given lower unemployment. So interesting. Always good for the share market, good for gold. Alright, so if we look at the S&P 500, so we can see here, so last week, well, from a long-term perspective, you can see we're at the top of this long-term channel here, so we're not at the bottom, and we've had a bit of a indecision candle last week, so it went up there and it went down here, finished in the middle. But really, while ever it's above 6,300, there's no panic stations yet. We don't have any of these big ugly red candles, so it's soldier on. The only real alarming thing for the IVVs and the VGSs is the Aussie dollar, Aussie US dollar, because as that goes up, it detracts from your performance. So there's still a bias to the upside for the Aussie dollar, and the only other concerning thing is this gold on the S&P 500. So it's never a great sign if gold is outperforming the S&P 500. Alright, so let's go have a look at the big boys to see basically what drives the world's the global share market values. So Google, look at that, unbelievable. So that's up. We've got Apple, so Apple's now back in the good books, that's up. We've got Amazon, so Amazon's just, well, still up, but so haven't broken any support lines. We've got Meta, so again, same, still above support there. We've got Microsoft, so Microsoft's probably the only one that's looking a bit not the best of charts really, but that's only one of them. ServiceNow, so that's it's okay, it's still got a higher low. So, and we've got Netflix, so above support line there. Nvidia, so again it's right on this sort of key support level, so we'll see how that goes. We've got AVGO, Broadcom, so that's spiked to the top of the line there. And Elon, Tesla, so Tesla looks like it wants to have a bit of a run too. So if we look at the sectors, so we look here, so this is the XLK, so this is the technology. There's three major sectors, this is one of them, the technology sector, XLK, so that's still hanging on. If we look at the ratio over the S&P 500, so it's adding value, green bar this week, so that's what you want to see. XLF, so this is the financials, so that's sitting on a precarious support line there. If we look at the financials over the S&P 500, so it detracted from the S&P 500, so that's one of the major sectors not looking healthy. The communications sector, which has Google, so obviously that looks good. And the communications over the S&P 500, so that's adding it. So again, we have the tech sector driving everything. So this is the Nasdaq, as in the index. So again, we're still above any of these major support lines here, so no panic stations yet. Although you do read about everyone saying it's a top. The market's going to crash. Well, until they're broken, you can't say that. This is the Nasdaq over the S&P 500. So while ever that's outperforming the S&P 500, then that's going to, S&P will keep going up. So VGS, which is just a function of tech, because as soon as tech falls over, VGS will fall over. So that's still looking fine. So we the benchmark, so the king MVR over VGS. So MVR has been outperforming VGS since August, so it's on its way. VGS over VAS, so VGS continues its long-term. Since 2015, VGS has outperformed VAS by 60%. So VGS continues to outperform VAS, so well done for picking VGS over VAS. Alright, that's your American wrap for you. Alright, see ya.